Hey, water signs. Welcome to Andrea's Closet. I want to apologize for not doing the February reading. I was out of commission. I had some surgery done, but I'm back now, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. This reading is for love. This is the love reading for the water signs. So, without further ado, I will start with Scorpio. First, I'm going to channel the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm picking up, let you know what it is. Then we will pick a card from the power deck, which will be very insightful on, how to step into your personal power. And then we will pick a divine feminine whose energy allowed them to be a divine feminine, who basically stood in their power, stood in continued to believe, stood in their beliefs, and didn't allow anyone to deteriorate them from what they knew, what God had destined for them. So without further ado, let's just get started. Just fix this really quick. God answer. Please give me and what's going on with Scorpio in their love life for the moment. What is happening with Scorpio for their love life for the month of March? What kind of energy is present? What kind of energy is present in Scorpio's love life for the month of March? What should they expect? Okay. Ace of Cups. Excuse me, Ginger. Okay, the Chariot. Okay. This is all your this is all your it's all water right here. So this is pretty good. Ace of Swords in reverse. It's a lot of, okay. It's a lot of feeling here. Okay, so Right now, what I'm seeing, you have the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, the Ace of Swords in reverse. I'll show you guys the cards so that way you know what's happening and I'm not making anything up. Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, sorry. Okay. So what I'm getting right now is that there will be a love offer. It'll be amazing love offer. That's the word that just popped into. It'll be a really great love offer, and it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up pace, right? But there will be, I don't know if this is your energy, someone else's energy. There's some interference here, right? It seems like there's a new love offer, and things are moving fast. Things picked up pace, right? But then you have the Ace of Swords here in reverse, which is someone is being verbally abusive or could even be abusive. But I'm getting it's more verbally abusive. And there's someone who's dwelling on the past and is not seeing what they have right in front of them. So it could be you, Scorpio. I'm getting that it's some Scorpios, right? But also that Scorpio has someone who's very nasty at the mouth, who can be very abusive verbally, and who tends to bring you down energy-wise. But you have the Two of Cups here, which is basically, you know, kind of like a union. There's like going to be some communication, right? And then you have the Four of Wands, which is confirming that union that I was thinking about with the Two of Cups. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is someone's coming in and they're ready. They know what they want. They're doing what they got to do to have what they want. And they're coming in fast. And they're filled with passion. And it's bold energy as well, right? Then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is you're working on something. You know, you're putting effort into what you need to put effort into. It's great. It's an amazing outcome. So I'm going to clarify the Ace of Swords. Why is Ace of Swords here? God, answer. God. Okay, these cards is like God, ancestors, divine, Holy Spirit. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Scorpio and love next month, March? Why is Ace of Swords here in reverse? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, let's see what else. Why is the Five of Cups here as well? Lovers in reverse. Like I said. 1 second. Let me look at something for her. Right, exactly. So someone is pissed off. Someone is pissed off at you for moving on and doing what you got to do for yourself. But this person doesn't realize how toxic and negative they were in the first place. Like, you can't be upset at someone for leaving that, you know? And because we have the Five of Cups right here, and then the Lovers came out in reverse, there's some regret here, right? Someone is either regretting the way they treated you, or someone is regretting even being with that person, right? What's happening here with the Eight of Pentacles? Page of Swords. Okay. And I need to know what's going on with the Two of Cups as well. So we can figure this out together. Because there's a lot of positive energy here, but there's someone that's basically just hating. There's a hater on the horizon. And this person wants to talk, but it's like that. Because you're working on something and you're so focused on something, the other person's energy, whose energy is in here with the Ace of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups, they wanted to have a conversation with you, but they didn't get the reaction or attention or maybe even time that they wanted to get. Can you clarify the Two of Cups, please? God, ancestors, angel guides, spirit guides, Jesus, Holy Spirit, please clarify the Two of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups is in reverse. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Wonder. Can you clarify? Oh, I didn't even get to ask. All right. Okay. So, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, she's like also kind of abusive with her words. You know, she's very manipulative. Others, like, she manipulates others in a major way. Maybe she doesn't know that she's doing it, but she does. So, for some reason, Scorpio, I'm getting that you're the manipulative one. You're the manipulative one. Or someone, maybe it could be the energy from the Five of, the Ace of Swords here that's trying to come in on this new partnership and trying to manipulate the situation so that they can have this conversation that they want to have, right? But they're stuck in their head. Someone is stuck in their head and it's completely toxic. And it's like all the work that they put in, they're not seeing it. They're not reaping the depths of their labor, or however you say it. Okay, clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, right? So, and they both came out in reverse. So things are moving fast, but there's still some work that needs to be done, right? It's not, so you don't need to be celebrating right now. You need to close out that situation that you had already, right? Please clarify the Chariot, justice. So, you know, justice comes out. You already know that justice has been served. Whatever needed to happen, whatever needed to take place, it took place and it happened. There's going to be an offer, right? Someone's going to be trying to bring in money. They're contemplating. They're up all night thinking about how they're going to be able to come back and swoop you off your feet. And they know that you like money. So they're going to bring in the money and try to buy you things, or, you know, try to basically convince you to give them another chance. Right? Okay. Let's move on to the Soulmate Oracle deck. Let's see what we have. What messages do we have from the Soulmate Oracle for Scorpio? What is an important message for Scorpio regarding love? What are some important messages for Scorpio regarding love? I initially was going for one card, but for some reason, that's not the case. I need to get more from this. It's something that you need to hear from here, Scorpio, or cross watch, or whoever's watching. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. So just because you want these things, don't sit and try to manipulate people to get what you want. Just allow things to run its course. And that includes loving yourself the way you should love yourself. But loving yourself, you have to be honest with yourself, you know? Be honest with yourself. The next card is I have found the love that I have found the one that my soul loves. And to me, that's you, yourself. Could be the person that, you know, this new love offer that's here. But I'm getting that you're starting to understand your self-worth. You're starting to love yourself better. You're starting to be more honest with yourself. You're not loving people for what they can give you anymore. You're building relationships and bonds based off of just because those people are people that you know you want to have in your life. They mean something to you, not because you can benefit from them. Okay. All right, so I'm not taking all of those cards. One more card, please. You have to throw it. The hottest love has the coldest end. Too. So with the person over there with the Ace of Swords who's very verbally abusive, you know, that love might have been something that was flaming hot, you know, but things die down. You know, when you're not meant to be with someone, you're not meant to be with them. Let's get a card from the Power deck. What is an important message regarding love for Scorpio? What is an important message for love for Scorpio? God, ancestors, divine, Holy Spirit, spirit guides. Please give me an important message for Scorpio in love. Courage. Action takes courage. We often feel like fish out of water, separate and different from the world around us. But fish out of water can learn to swim in a new era of consciousness and with a new purpose in life. Perhaps it is identification with objects and clinging to addictions that keep you feeling separate from the source of your power. Perhaps it is not only your dependence on drugs, sex, or alcohol, but also your addictions like the fear of failure, the need for approval, or the fear of desertion. Discover your own power and meaning by having the courage to give up your addictions. Then live your power with courage, right? So, because now, Scorpio, we're going to change the way we love people, right? And that takes courage. It takes courage to step out of your comfort zone and do something different. It definitely takes a lot of courage to do that, right? So allow yourself to do that, and you're going to enter into a whole new world. I just got a picture of someone walking into like one of those mystical, magical gardens that you see in cartoons that have flowers everywhere and trees and butterflies. And it's just like little fairies just flying. You're just walking through and you're like, wow, this is amazing. So allow yourself to love unconditionally without any conditions, right? Allow yourself to do that because it's very important. You'll be unhappy You're not going to find true happiness. And then you're going to make not even necessarily a lot of enemies, but a lot of people is going to turn their backs on you just because of that trait. So release that. Let's get a divine feminine. And then Scorpio, we're going to say have a good night. Can I have a divine feminine whose energy would be most beneficial for Scorpio so that they can be courageous and love without any expectations? Give love without expecting anything in return. What is a divine? Can I have a divine? Okay. I want one. Thank you. Just one. Can I have a divine feminine whose energy is most beneficial for Scorpio in March when it comes to their love life and releasing that need for manipulation, being more present and loving without... Okay. So you need more than one divine feminine because they keep popping out. So, Yamoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. So, she allows things to flow, right? She releases her need for control. She releases her need for manipulation. If what's meant for her will be there for her. You know, if it's meant for her, she will have it. If it's not meant for her, she won't have it. But she knows that something better will come her way. 100%. And then, I don't know why I was shuffling again. But Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother's tongue. So, Diana, I believe she was a divine feminine who wrote poetry. And she walked in the street naked, right? She didn't... She walked around the street naked, reading her love poems to the world, sharing them, giving them to others for free, without expectation, without having anything in return. She was free. She allowed herself to be in love, walk in love, right? So I hope this resonated for you, Scorpio. Have a great one. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, and comment. On to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. How you doing? 22:44. Pisces, hope you guys are well. Today, I will be doing your love reading. If you skip to the timestamps, just know that I am very sorry for not being able to do your love reading for February, but your love reading for March is here, and I made sure this was the first ones. The water signs were the first signs that I did for love. So without further ado, let's get started. God, ancestors, divine, please give me Pisces, present energy and love. What is Pisces, present energy and love? What is happening in Pisces' love life for March? What is happening in Pisces' love life for March? Pisces present energy. What is Pisces present energy? What is Pisces present energy? What's happening in Pisces present energy with love? Okay. First of all, this is way too many cards. God, ancestors, divine, please tell me what is happening in Pisces present energy when it comes to love. What is going on for March? What will be taking place in Pisces love energy in March? Okay, Justice in reverse. What is happening? Okay, why all these cards keep jumping out? I get it. Pisces, you guys have something you want to say and you want to get it off your chest. I understand. That's what you guys do. You don't gotta jump out at me like that. So you have Justice in reverse. Justice, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Well, it was upright, I believe. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. So with Justice in reverse, right? It seems like someone is getting away with murder. Someone is doing something, right, that they know they probably shouldn't be doing, or saying something that they probably shouldn't be saying, but they're doing it and they're kind of getting away with it, right? And then with the Ace of Wands, it's like, it's a lot of passion here. It's a lot of, things are moving fast, right? Things are picking up pace. Things are moving the way they should be moving. Then you have the Four of Swords. Someone is up all night contemplating they need to rest. There's a lot on that person's mind. Then you have the Queen of Swords here, which is a divine feminine energy, right? Who sees all, knows all. It could be possibly a male energy, but I'm really getting that it's a female energy. The Knight of Swords is someone who brings unexpected messages. Then you have the Six of Pentacles will be balance, right? It's balance with the Six of Pentacles here. But there is someone out there, probably the person that's getting away with murder, who has too many options out there. They don't know which one to pick. They don't know which one to choose. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. No, it's not Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you're not even reaping the benefits of anything. It's just like you're putting in all this effort and all this work for what? Then you have the Nine of Cups. Someone is walking away from something because this is no longer benefiting them in no way, shape, or form. They're not getting what they need. Can you clarify the Justice card? Why is the Justice card here for Pisces in love? The Sun. Okay. So the Sun, like I said, is never, it's upright. It's never really a bad, it's never a bad card. The Sun is actually, not the Sun. Why am I saying the Sun? The Star card. The Star card is an amazing card. There's definitely some positivity here in someone's love life. There's different there's a lot of different energy here with the Pisces. That's why I'm kind of like fumbling a little bit. But there's justice taking place with the Sun card here as well. And I kept calling the Sun card. Things are looking the way they should be. You know, justice took place. Whatever happened in the past, there's forgiveness. Someone wasn't very happy. The Queen of Swords stood her ground and let you know, like, listen, I know exactly what's happening and you need to change it and fix it or I'm out the door. Right? And because of that news, it was just like, oh, wait, let me hurry up and fix what I got to fix right now because I don't want to lose my Queen of Swords. No, of course not. Let me get rid of all these options I have here. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Cups. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Basically, give me 1 second. I need to confirm something really quickly. Right. So, because someone invested so much into these different things, because they figured, hey, why not? You know, I don't have to put all my eggs in one basket. It backfired on them. This Queen of Swords is what you needed to invest in. Can we clear? Okay. The Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is usually the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're both in reverse. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very nurturing, very loving, very giving, who gives without without expecting anything in return, right? But in reverse, she's manipulative. She can be emotionally manipulative, right? And then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse as well, which kind of tells me that this stable king, this loving king right here is being kind of stingy, right? You want to have your cake and eat it too, and it doesn't work that way. And this is not all for all Pisces in love, right? But there's somebody here who wants to have their cake and eat it too. And it doesn't necessarily have to be someone is cheating. I'm not getting that there's cheating, but someone wants to continue to go out, have fun, do whatever they want to do and pretend that they're still single. But you can't do that in a relationship. You have to, you know, respect your partner and respect their wishes. Then we have the Nine of Wands. It's getting too heavy for someone. It's too much. It's not something that they want to continue to deal with because you're not listening. Somebody was ready to walk away. They were definitely ready to walk away. And they checked, whoever was getting left in the dust, they checked themselves. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords, please? Why is the Knight of Swords here? So, the Chariot, like I said, that person decided that they needed to make a move, and they made it fast. And now things are working the way they're supposed to be working. That person that made those changes, right now they're working on it. There's a lot of work that individual has to do, but they're willing to do it. They're definitely willing to do it. And they're letting you know that with the Page of Pentacles. Okay? So let's get an important message here from the Power deck for Pisces and love. What is an important message for Pisces regarding love? God, ancestors, divine, Holy Spirit, Jesus. Spirit guide, angel guides. What is an important message for Pisces regarding love? What is something that Pisces needs to hear from the Power deck? Vision. At times you will have less vision, and because of that dimness, you will become unbalanced in your seeing. You will see everything, every stone, every machine, every tree as being dead rather than alive. As your vision grows, sit still within the city. Begin to see that the stones and the plants and the machines are alive. Even the dead trees have passed through the gateway in the west. Their spirits carry the dreaming shield or the configurations of the experiences of your life. Begin to see the life within every object. Begin to see the sacredness in all things, in their energy, their colors, their luminous forms, their shadow beings. Then you will become stronger. See power all around you. It is you. When you do, you will have your true vision. So because this person has to change their mindset, has to change the way they've been looking at life because they wanted to be still doing whatever they wanted to do, it's time for you to change your vision. And I think that you're doing that, you know? This Queen of Swords right here, she's letting you have it. She's letting you know she's not playing. She's here and she means business. And you love that about her. Or about him. Whichever roles they may vary. And like I said, this may not be for all Pisces, but this is definitely for someone. And let's get a divine feminine whose energy will be most beneficial for Pisces and love. Please give me a divine feminine whose energy will be most beneficial for Pisces and love. Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. So because this goddess right here, right? She's committing herself to something, to love, I should say. She's making sure that she's doing her part in having the love in its truest form, so that her soul can evolve and be open to learning and experiencing the love that it needs to experience in a different way, which is opening your vision, changing the way you're looking at things, right? So let's get a soulmate. What is the message from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle deck for Pisces and love for March? You are connected spiritually to those you love. You are connected spiritually to those you love. So you already know that this person, that this Queen of Swords, that's your person. That is your soulmate. That is your heart right there. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, love, everything you need is already within you. So this person is helping you to open up these parts of you that you never thought were even there. It's funny. You're just so surprised that this person is surprising you in so many ways. And it's surprising you, but it's making you smile. It's just like kind of when you see like a kid, right? And the kid is just like saying some really mature things, and it's just like schooling the other kids, and you just kind of like sit back and just look and observe and just smirk. So I hope this resonated, Pisces. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. On to Cancer. Cancer, how you doing today? Hope all is well. 39 14 and Cancer 20. Okay, hope all is well, Cancer. Just keeping track of the timestamps for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing your love reading for March. Again, I apologize if you skipped the beginning of the video and went straight to your sign. I apologize for not doing the February reading. I was out of commission. But your March reading is here. God, ancestors, divine, spirit. What is an important message regarding love for Cancer, the month of March? What is an important message for Cancer, the month of March in love? Okay, these cards are not trying to shuffle today. What is an important message for Cancer regarding love, the month of March? What is an important message for Cancer regarding love, the month of March? What is an important message for Cancer? Okay. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. What is an, okay. What is an important message for Cancer regarding love? The Hangman. What is an important message for Cancer regarding love? There's so many cards. What is an important message in love for Cancer for March? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer. What is an important message for Cancer, the month of March? What is an important message for Cancer? Okay, Cancer. So Cancer, our readings are always so heavy. Okay. The Nine of Cups. What is an important message for Cancer? The Ten of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Empress. Okay, so Cancer. You have the Six of Cups here. There's definitely some nurturing happening, right? There's definitely some nurturing happening. Some offerings, you know, they're full of life. They all have life in them. Look at these cups and how they all have, you know, flowers growing out of them. And there's like two small children, two innocent people, right? There's definitely some offering being given. And you're being guided to just stand still with the Hangman. Just let things play its course, right? But you also have to let go of something. You have to let go of something. It's heavy. And you're still carrying it. You're determined to carry it. But it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Once you let it go, you'll receive happiness, right? One more thing. What was this? Just want to remind myself of something because I don't remember. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to this, right? Someone was taking shortcuts. They were putting in some effort, but it wasn't necessarily to benefit anyone else. It was mainly to benefit them. And here you have a situation where it's time to say goodbye, be done, walk away from whatever it is that's toxic, right? Someone seems like they're putting in effort, they're working on whatever they need to be working on, but they don't really have intent to continue. I'm not going to say that they don't have intent to continue, but they're definitely taking shortcuts. The Knight of Pentacles, you have this energy of this is energy of being dedicated, willing to grow. There's progress happening. It's steady, like the Hangman. It's steady. It's very stable, and things are picking up pace, right? Then you have the Empress here, who is all about creativity, fertility. She represents strength. She represents a lot of things, right? She is basically attraction. She's all about growing. She's all about remembering that, you know, you can't rush or force things. Let things take its place course. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. God, ancestors, spirit guides. What is okay. So there's a lot of conflict here, right? And reverse. Now the conflict is out of hand. Out of hand. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Oh my God, more conflict. More conflict. You're determined to do what you have to do, right? You're determined to keep fighting through this. This person that's taking shortcuts is determined to keep fighting through, but they're taking shortcuts. It's like you're kind of almost like defeated in a way. And then you have all this conflict here, right? All these burdens, all this heaviness that you're fighting against. And you need to prove, somebody feels like they need to prove themselves. It's heavy. It's something that they don't want to let go of, but maybe they probably should let go of it, right? And both of these cards, people are feeling like they need to protect themselves. They need to show how much they want it. But is it really worth it? Is it really worth it if you're going to be taking shortcuts? Don't take shortcuts. Go through it. Whatever it was that someone did. So the Knight of Wands brings a lot of passion. This person has a lot of passion. And that's why they're trying to take shortcuts. But they don't realize that some things you can't take shortcuts. You have to allow things to play its course. You have the Page of Cups in reverse. Why is the Page of Cups here in reverse? The Hierophant in reverse. So it's just striking to me. It's kind of confusing in a way because, you know, when you want something, you want to put in the effort. You want to do what you got to do in order to get that, but it's like you're still causing a lot of heartbreak. You're not doing the things the way you need to be doing it. You're not doing it in the right way. It's kind of like you're being selfish. You know that someone is trying to walk away from something, but you're being selfish. And it seems to me that there could be possibly a new love offer, you know? But the Hierophant in reverse also indicates that ignoring traditional wisdom, or you've become so rigid in your beliefs that it has become detrimental to your growth. Following the rules is good, but, you know, then the High Priestess here, right? Wow. Stay true. If I listen to your intuition, that's the only way you'll be able to get through this. Listen to your intuition. And keep your options open. Look out into the world and know that there's a lot more out there. You don't have to keep going through this chaos. You don't have to keep fighting with this person. Why is the Six of Cups here? God, ancestors, divine, Holy Spirit. Why is the Six of Cups here? What does the six? Okay. All right. Why is the Six of Cups here? God, ancestors, divine, Holy Spirit. So the King of Wands. Okay. So like I said, someone is definitely giving some offerings. Someone, and it's clearly a masculine energy, you know. It's a very passionate person. This person is full of adventures, full of life. And the old cycle is being put to death. You're entering into a new cycle, into a new life. You're being reborn. You're leaving all of that toxic traits, all that toxicity, and just leaving it in the past. Then we have the Knight of Cups. There's a love offer right here, right? There's some love offers. And things are going to start picking up. But you got to get rid of that negative energy from the past, right? And then you're out here walking into new waters, leaving all that stuff in the past and doing what you got to do. So, you know, this doesn't necessarily have to be for all Cancers, but there's definitely a love offer here by the King of Wands. And things are picking up. And it's genuine. It's real. And you're moving forward, right? Why do we have the Ten of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse? The Queen of Swords. So she talked, okay, and the Fool, and okay. So you're saying goodbye, right? So it's official. You're definitely saying goodbye. Someone is saying goodbye to something. None of this negative energy anymore. It's done. It's over with, right? You're stepping into new waters. You're stepping into it without really knowing what's happening, but you're willing to take that leap of faith. But because of that, it's going to be good. It's going to be amazing, right? You're stepping in, you're walking in like on your high horse because you know you made the right decision by letting go and actually being the hangman. Because you know what? Look at this, the world. Once you let that, say goodbye to all of that, you'll be definitely getting the world. Things will be better. Things will be happier. You're going to have a whole bunch of love offers coming your way with the Seven of Cups. And the Moon. The unexpected. You don't know what to expect with the Moon card. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Ace of Pentacles. More offerings, right? More endeavors, new endeavors. Why is the Empress here? Let's find out about the Empress. The Sun. Ha 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 ha. So, Cancer, looks like you're getting what you need, what you want. That happiness, that love that you've been longing for. Let's get a Soulmate Oracle card. Or cards. There's an important message, Spirit God, ancestors for Cancer for March. The reason it hurts so much is to separate is because our souls are connected. And that's why it's so hard for you guys to leave this situation and walk away. You know, your souls are connected, but maybe you guys need to separate in order and come back. Allow each other to heal because you've both been hurting each other in so many different ways. Oh my goodness. You are moving onto a steady and reliable path. Things are looking up. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You're saying goodbye to that negativity and you're walking into happiness. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear, which is damn sure Skippy. Everything. Once you let go of that fear, realize that, because we can become addicted to toxic energy. We can become so used to it that anything outside of that realm is just unfamiliar and it's scary. But let that fear go. Step into new waters. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And not only if there's plenty of fish in the sea, because I'm getting that someone is stuck on a past situation, but they're stepping into a new situation. They're getting a love offer, and it's a very stable love offer. It's very passionate. It's very nurturing, but you're still fighting with this toxic energy. And then I'm getting another Cancer who's in a situation, right? And this is a very passionate love that they're experiencing, they've been experiencing, but there's been a lot of hurt. There's been a lot of hurt there. And there just needs some healing needs to be done. Some healing definitely needs to be done. And there's another Cancer who's been hurt, but they're stepping into new waters. So the power deck card we have is Essence. Life is a school that we move and graduate through, learning many things as we cloak ourselves in environmental knowledge. You are on the warrior's path towards enlightenment, and one day you will peel away this accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion, moving back into the source of your power. When contemplating a Zen garden, you find that the source of your power is the essence of Great Spirit. We come into this earth, walk as piece of smashed mirrors, every one of us reflecting the light of our God. The experience of life is the process of piecing together these crumbled fragments one great one great mandala that reflects back the one source of all beings. At the center of a cyclone, we sit at the one point of stillness, the pandemonium of life circulating madly around us. Choose equilibrium, not frenzy. Live life from your center. The essence of you and the essence of the universe, primal moving forward, are one. So let's get a Divine Feminine whose energy will be most beneficial to Cancer in March when it comes to love. Which Divine Feminine energy will be most beneficial to Cancer in March with love? And Duana, the high priestess. I am one with my soul. My soul is a legacy of love. So let's learn a little bit about her, because I don't really remember her, what she represents. Enheduanna wrote the exaltation of Inanna, most precious lady, beloved by and your holy heart is great. And in the Sumerian temple hymns, whatever enters you is equal to whatever leaves indoors. She is limitless love and exhaustible power that moves through us when we merge with soul. We each have a personal myth. We each have an Ishta Diva, a personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth. By moving with the fierce conviction that we're divinely led, and who Duana encourages us to integrate our light and our dark to bring our unconscious aspects of self into consciousness. The High Priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is the aspects in all of us that holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. And Duana is about merging the awareness of our soul and all the love and power it gives. it gives us with our individual personality or ego. What Swiss psychologist Carl Jung would call personality 1 and personality 2. And Duana wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with it that there is no longer any separation, and there are no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. You are the high priestess. You are this eternal. She whispers. Your holy heart is legendary. The soul voice meditation, what allows me to experience the reality of my soul. So stop fighting it, Cancer. Just stop fighting it. Surrender. That is why we have the Hangman here. Because it's time to surrender. It's out of your control at this point. You don't have any control anymore. Because Divine is ready to tell you and let you know, like, listen, I'm tired of seeing you hurting over this individual. It's time for you to walk away. It's time for you to allow yourself to experience something new. Love yourself in ways that you could never have imagined. Build that balance. Create that balance with your intuition and your mind. Create that balance with your conscious mind and your unconscious mind, because that unconscious mind will have you stopping yourself from entering the best and new, most liberating stages of your life. So I hope this resonated. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Have a blessed and beautiful night.